Does silence work to make a man chase you? The answer is, unfortunately, it depends. Silence can be a great tool in your toolbox if you're looking to make a guy chase you, but it's never enough all on its own. In this video, I'm going to cover the situations where silence is going to be to your advantage if you want to make a guy chase you, and go over others where silence is only going to hurt your chances and make him think you're not interested. Hi, I'm Amy North, author of The Devotion System in Text Chemistry. I offer dating advice for women that they can actually use. Dating isn't easy, and we all can use a helping hand every once in a while. Subscribe to my channel for regular updates and well-tested advice. So, let's get into why silence is such an effective tool to make a guy chase you so we can understand when it may not be the best play. I'll start with a situation where silence can work to make a guy chase you. This is based on a real situation one of my clients found herself in, but all the names and details have been changed to protect her identity. Lizzie has been on 3 dates with Ken. They seem to be getting along really well. They have a ton in common, and when they're together, they just can't stop laughing. Things haven't gotten very physical yet, as Lizzie hasn't been ready to take it to that next step. But then, things started to go south. Ken stopped reaching out to her as often as he had been, and when he did, it seemed like their conversations weren't the same. Lizzie started to get worried. She felt that dread in the pit of her stomach, that feeling that told her that this wasn't going to last much longer. That's when Lizzie sent him a nice heartfelt text and got no reply. So what did she do? Lizzie put all her feelings into a text message detailing how upset she was, and she hit send. No response. So she sent another, and I guess you can see where this is going. Lizzie and Ken never did go out on that 3rd date. What should she have done instead to make Ken reach out to her and chase her? She could have simply pulled away, kept her silence, and watched him sweat it out instead. This works because men truly do want to please women. When they think that you're upset or pulling away, it's a natural response for them to try to win your heart even more. The same goes for women. I mean, look at Lizzie's response to Ken's coldness. It's just that we tend to like it when a guy fights for us, whereas men see it as threatening to their masculinity. Whether it's an issue of ego or biology, science really can be golden when it comes to making men fall in love with you. But what about those times when silence just isn't working? In that case, you need to take more direct action. Go to coachnorth.com and watch my free video presentation. I've spent years coming up with a foolproof method for winning the hearts of even the most stubborn, oblivious men. Make him ache for your love and attention. That's coachnorth.com. Here's another situation where silence can make a guy chase you. There's this girl, Jasmine, and a boy, Tyler. Tyler's best friend, Corey, is dating Jasmine's best friend, Kate. Kate and Corey have been going out for just a few months, and they decide the time has come to meet each other's friends. They have a little get-together, and, you guessed it, Jasmine caught Tyler's eye from across the room and vice versa. Kate kept telling Jasmine to go over and talk to him, but Jasmine decided to play it cool instead. Later in the night, they all had a few and decided to go down the street to a karaoke bar. Kate tried to pull Jasmine up on stage to sing a duet with her, but Jasmine said no because she knew she had a horrible singing voice. And at the end of the night, Jasmine and Tyler parted without even saying one word to one another. But can you guess what happened next? That's right, Tyler got Jasmine's number from Kate and asked her out, just like that. And I'm happy to report that the two of them have been together ever since. Now, why did her silence work to Jasmine's advantage in this situation? Well, it definitely helped that Jasmine was attractive, but it was more than that. Jasmine's silence made her intriguing to Tyler because he wanted to know more about her. Tyler was a great-looking guy, and he was pretty used to having girls flirting up a storm with him. Jasmine's aloofness was refreshing and made Tyler want her even more. And finally, silence worked in this situation because of Kate and Corey. That's right, it worked because, even though she wasn't able to connect with Tyler that night, he had an easy way to get in touch with her and start the romance off. Tyler considers himself something of an alpha male, so he was very comfortable reaching out and making the first move, and Jasmine was happy with that as well. Now that we've covered 2 situations where silence can work to your advantage to make a guy chase you, let's talk about those situations where silence won't make a man chase you and may actually make you totally miss your chances with him. This time, I'll spell it out in plain English. Silence won't make a guy chase you if he has no idea who you are or that you're interested in him. Like, say you saw him one time on a bus or he sat in front of you in class, then silence may not be your best move. I know it may sound obvious, but I know that there are plenty of women watching this video right now pining after a guy who has no idea that they even exist. Another situation where silence won't make him chase you is if the guy you're going after is particularly shy. If you're silent and he's shy, then no one is going to make the first move, and you'll be stuck staring at each other in silence for a long, long time. The same can be true if you're naturally a shy person. If you struggle to make eye contact, blush, and avoid him at every turn, and then you double down on that by trying to use silence to make him chase you, you're in for a rude awakening. If this sounds like you, I'd actually advise you to do the exact opposite and go out of your way to approach him first so that he gets the idea that you might be interested. Then your natural shyness will reemerge and cause you to play hard to get all over again, drawing his interest even more. The other situation where silence won't make him chase you is a simple one, if he's just not interested. This can be a difficult one to suss out on your own. And I know that reading some men is like trying to see through a brick wall. If you're unsure of his feelings for you, I can help. Go to coachnorth.com/doeshelike-me and take my free interactive quiz to find out his feelings once and for all. It only takes 5 minutes, is completely confidential, and will give you customized advice based on your answers. That's coachnorth.com/doeshelike-me. So there you have it. Silence works to make a man chase you only when he knows you exist, or if the two of you have already been out before and he's pulling away. It doesn't work if he has no idea who you are, either one of you is more shy than the average person, or if he's just plain not interested. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel for a new video every week. Thanks for watching.